Forgive me.
So, you're Professor Cnut, Inspector Aldis, CID.
Fascinating. Will this take long because I have to translate the Quran into Icelandic by bedtime?
Then I'll cut to the chase, whatever that means.
I believe it's a term used in the film industry, particularly during the silent era.
Thank you, miss. Professor Cnut, where were you at 9:45 tonight?
At dinner with a friend.
That's very interesting.
God, you're easily pleased.
Because you were seen at 9:45 in the Slug-in Sandwich.
Oh, it's a crime now, is it, in New Labour Britain to visit a pub? Not that I did.
No, it's not a crime unless whilst in said pub, you did stab your academic rival through the neck with a marlin spike.
Sheridan Brinsley is dead.
What is a marlin spike, Inspector?
It's a sort of spike. You use it to catch marlin.
No, actually, that is a popular misconception. A marlin spike, one word, is a pointed tool used to separate strands of rope or wire. It is derived...
I enjoy an impromptu round of call my bluff as well as the next man. But if we can return to the point of my visit, where were we, Sergeant?
Professor Cnut just exclaimed, Sheridan Brinsley is dead.
And I can't think of a more deserving victim.
Ah, so you admit it?
I'm admitting nothing, because I did nothing.
So you deny it?
I'm neither admitting nor denying, because to do either would be to indulge in the type of sloppy category error that has seen many a promising undergraduate rusticated before his or her first Christmas.
Read that back to me, Sergeant.
Professor Cnut couldn't have done it because he was here with me and Dr. Awkward all the time. I was giving them both one of my special massages. Wasn't I, Doctor?
What? Oh, yes. We were all lying together on settee.
That's right.
All right, you got away with it for now. But I'll be back, Cnut, you nasty little misprint.
Thank you for lying for me, Hannah. I'm touched.
I just hope you can prove you were elsewhere when the heinous crime occurred.
Oh, of course he was. He was at a restaurant eating steak which spurted blood. All over his jacket. Oh, sir. You should have asked me to do Brinsley. I've still got my marlin spike somewhere. That's what
I did not kill Brinsley.
Then where were you?
I'm sorry. I can't tell you. And if I could, you'd never believe me.
Oh, I heard someone in here, and as Albumen goes shopping on a Tuesday morning and you're normally lecturing.
I know. Lecture, lecture, lecture. Professor Cnut tells the lesser mortals how to live their lives. What is good? What is right? Oh, ask Adonis Cnut. He has all the answers.
Are you sure you're quite well, Professor? Your hair looks different.
I slept in a haystack.
Were you hiding from the police?
No, I just always wanted to sleep beneath the stars like a carefree young Byron. And if I'm to spend the rest of my natural life in prison...
You don't mean you did kill Sheridan Brinsley?
No, no. But the police all hate me since my Royal Commission on Institutional Incompetence proved that police radios cause brain damage. Which explains why medieval witch hunters had a better clear-up rate. So I'm throwing off the shackles of responsibility while there's still time and indulging myself in those things I've always wanted to do. Like this.
Professor!
Since intimacy is about to occur, you may call me Adonis.
Adonis. And you must call me...
Call you what?
Hannah, obviously.
Of course, Hannah. Of course, Hannah. Oh, Hannah, how I've hungered, how I've longed, how I've ached, craved and hankered. Not necessarily in that order. Oh.
What's wrong, Adonis?
Nothing. It's just Penetrative sex is just so old hat. Don't you read the Catholic Herald?
Sorry, sir, I forgot my loyalty card.
Your loyalty's to me. Bugger off!
Can't talk to Albumen that way.
I'll talk to him anyway. I wish. I pay his wages. Get out, Albumen! Go on, get out! Now, where were we?
You had just thrust your tongue into my mouth, and I, against my better judgment, was scrabbling at your trousers like a deranged dormouse.
Then assume the position. Afternoon.
You've got a nerve coming in here.
Why? I haven't been charged. I've got a cast iron alibi. Which is funny, because the murder weapon was cast iron too.
It's still coming. Is that her?
Oh, yes. Brinsley's keeping an eye on it for me. Oh, Dash. I lost a button off my jacket the other day. Perhaps I left it in the gents.
I don't mind the Professor humiliating me, but only when we're alone. That's the agreement.
Don't be so hard on him. He's not himself.
Oh, you're bound to take his side. You're all over him like custard over spotted dick.
Much good it did me.
It's very strange. I've never known him to be impotent.
Professor, I was so worried. Perhaps if you saw a psychosexual counselor.
What are you talking about? Albumen, where are my papers for the wretched Senate meeting?
It's nothing to be ashamed of. Many great men in history have had negligible libidos.
Well, that's right, sir. It said that Hitler only had one.
Oh, God! He's been here, hasn't he?
Who? It's the police!
Look, when I was here earlier, it wasn't me. But you mustn't tell anyone that either of us was here, or anywhere else, come to that.